you're doing it wrong. Every rep you force out, every set you grind until failure. You think you're building strength, but in reality, you might be wasting it. And I know that sounds crazy because we've been told our entire lives that more movement equals more strength, more reps, more sweat, more pain. But what if almost everything we've been taught about getting stronger is backwards? Think about it. Ancient Spartan warriors fought for hours, wearing nearly 60 pounds of bronze armor. Olympic athletes break world records under unimaginable pressure. Special Forces soldiers train for strength that doesn't quit when their bodies are screaming to stop. And all of them understand something most modern gym-goers completely ignore. Real strength isn't just about movement. It's about control. It's about tension. It's about the ability to hold your ground when your body wants to collapse. That's why physical therapists use this method first when rebuilding people after serious injuries. That's why powerlifters use it to break through plateaus. And that's why, by the end of this video, you'll understand why staying perfectly still might be one of the most powerful things you can do for your body. I'm talking about isometric training, 5 holds, 20 minutes, 3 times a week. No machines, no complicated workouts, no excuses. And these 5 exercises can completely change your strength, posture, endurance, and the way your body performs in real life. Let's begin. First exercise, the wall sit, the brutal leg strength secret of the Spartans. Let me ask you something. When you're doing heavy squats and your legs start shaking uncontrollably on those final reps, what do you think that is? That shaking is your muscles begging for relief. Now, imagine that feeling, but without escape. No standing up, no reset, no rest between reps, just constant tension. That's the wall sit. And here's what nobody tells you. During regular squats, every time you come back up, your muscles get a tiny break. Blood flow returns. Your body resets for a moment. But in a wall sit, there is no break. Your muscles stay under pressure the entire time. And that's exactly why it builds such insane endurance and strength. The Spartans needed legs that could carry armor into battle for hours without collapsing. This is how they built them. Here's how to do it properly. Find a wall, slide down until your thighs are perfectly parallel to the floor, knees at 90 degrees. Now, here's the secret that changes everything. Drive through your heels, not your toes. Feel that? Now your glutes and hamstrings activate, turning this from a simple quad exercise into a full lower body strength builder. Keep your back flat against the wall. No cheating. No leaning forward. And this is where things get difficult. After 20 seconds, your legs begin trembling. At 30 seconds, the burn becomes intense. At 45 seconds, your brain starts screaming at you to quit. But that's where the transformation begins. Because what's actually happening is this. Your body is being forced to recruit every available muscle fiber at the same time. In regular squats, different muscles take turns helping each other. In a wall sit, nobody gets to rest. Everything works continuously. Start with 20 seconds. If it feels difficult, good. That's your starting point. Next session, push for 30, then 45, end quote. Then 60, 3 sets. And eventually, your legs won't just look stronger, they'll refuse to quit under pressure. Second exercise, the plank. And honestly, almost everyone does it wrong. Here's a quick question. Can you hold a plank for 2 minutes? And cool. Now let me see your form, because this is what I usually see. Hips sagging, lower back collapsing, neck hanging forward, shoulders creeping up to the ears. Congratulations, you just wasted 2 minutes. Because the truth is, the plank is not just a core exercise. That's the lie fitness culture sold everybody. A real plank is a full body stability test, and when done correctly, it becomes brutally hard. Here's the difference. Get into position with your elbows directly beneath your shoulders. Now, imagine someone is about to punch you in the stomach. Brace your core hard. Squeeze your glutes like you're trying to crack a walnut between them. Pull your shoulder blades down and back. Tighten your thighs. Your body should form one perfectly straight line from head to heels. Feel that? Now, Every muscle in your body is working together. Your shoulders stabilize your weight. Your core protects your spine. Your glutes lock your hips in place. Your legs create a solid foundation. That's what real stability looks like. Every movement in life requires stability before power. And if you can't stabilize your own body weight, how are you supposed to stay stable under a heavy barbell? But here's where people mess up. They chase time instead of quality. Stop doing that. I don't care if you can hold a sloppy plank for 5 minutes. Show me 30 perfect seconds. That's real strength. Start with 30 seconds of perfect form, then move to 45, then 60. Want to level up? Try side planks. Or lift one leg and feel your entire body fight to stay aligned. Do this consistently, and your posture improves. Your lower back pain starts disappearing. Your balance becomes dramatically better. Third exercise, the Superman hold. The posture-fixing movement nobody talks about. Here's something interesting. What's the one part of your body you almost never see in the mirror? Your back. And because you don't see it, most people never train it properly, but everyone else sees it. When you walk into a room, when you sit at your desk, when you stand in line, your posture tells the world who you are before you even speak. And this exercise fixes that. Lie face down on the floor. Stretch your arms forward like Superman flying through the air. Now lift your arms, chest, and legs slightly off the ground at the same time. Not too high, just a few inches. You should feel your body forming a bow shape. And hold. If you're a beginner, start with 20 seconds. But pay attention to what you feel. This isn't just your lower back working. Your glutes fire up. Your hamstrings engage. Your entire posterior chain activates together. And here's why that matters. Most people spend their entire lives bent forward, sitting at desks, looking down at phones, slouching into couches. Over time, your body adapts to that position. It becomes your default posture. The Superman hold trains the exact opposite pattern. It teaches your body what extension feels like. It strengthens the muscles responsible for pulling you back into proper alignment. Your spinal erectors, your rear delts, your traps, your glutes. And there's another hidden benefit. This movement strengthens the foundation behind every pulling exercise you'll ever do. Pull-ups, rows, deadlifts, all of them depend on a strong posterior chain. Master this hold, and everything else gets stronger too. Do 3 sets of 20 to 30 seconds. Breathe slowly. Don't hold your breath. And after your final set, stand up and notice how different your posture feels instantly. Fourth exercise, the isometric push-up hold. The hidden secret behind explosive pushing strength. Get into a push-up position. Lower yourself halfway down, right to the midpoint. Now freeze. Don't move even 1 millimeter. Your chest, shoulders, and triceps are now under maximum tension. There's no momentum helping you. No locking out at the top for rest. No bouncing from the bottom. Just pure controlled tension. And here's why this works so well. That halfway position, that's exactly where most people fail during push-ups. It's the sticking point. By holding that position, you strengthen the exact place where you're weakest and are. End quote. Start with 15 seconds. And trust me, it will feel like forever. After a few weeks, work toward 30 seconds. Do 3 to 4 sets with full rest between them. Then, watch what happens. When you go back to normal push-ups, they suddenly feel easier. The reps that used to destroy you become manageable because your muscles learned how to produce force from the hardest position possible. And finally, the pull-up hold, the ultimate test of grip strength. Let's be honest. How many people do you actually know who can perform a clean pull-up? Not many. And the reason is simple. Most people never learn how to control their own body weight. But Navy SEALs can climb ropes carrying combat gear. Rock climbers can hang onto walls for minutes at a time. Why? Because they mastered grip strength. Jump up and grab a pull-up bar. Pull yourself up until your chin clears the bar. Now, hold it there. And this is where things get real. After 10 seconds, your grip starts burning. At 15 seconds, your back muscles begin screaming. At 20 seconds, you feel every muscle fighting gravity. And most people quit right there. Don't. Because here's the secret. When your chin starts dropping below the bar, the set isn't over. Fight to stay up as long as possible while lowering slowly. That's where serious strength gets built. Your biceps, lats, forearms, and grip are forced to work at maximum intensity in their weakest position. Can't get your chin above the bar yet? No problem. Start with a dead hang. Just grab the bar and hang. Your forearms will burn. Good. That means your grip is getting stronger. Or use a box to jump into the top position and hold it there. Even 3 seconds matters. Then aim for 5, then 7, then 10. Because pull-up strength isn't built at the bottom. It's built at the top. Every second you spend holding yourself above that bar teaches your nervous system what strength feels like. And that kind of grip, strength carries into everything. Climbing, lifting, sports, even opening stubborn jars. Start with whatever hold time you can manage. Work toward 10 seconds, then 20, then beyond. 3 to 4 sets. And over time, you'll build a back that doesn't just look powerful, it is powerful. So here's the complete system. Wall. Sit 3 sets of 30 to 60 seconds. Plank 3 sets of 30 to 60 seconds. Superman. Hold 3 sets of 20 to 30 seconds. Push-up. Hold 3 sets of 15 to 30 seconds. Pull-up hold or dead hang. 3 to 4 sets of 10 to 30 seconds, 3 times a week. That's it. Each workout takes around 20 minutes. In 2 weeks, your posture improves. In 4 weeks, everything feels easier. In 8 weeks, you look in the mirror and see a completely different person. Because isometric training teaches something traditional workouts often miss. How to stay strong when your body wants to quit. How to create power from stillness. How to build strength that actually works in real life, not just in the gym. 5 holds, 1 complete body transformation. No excuses. And I'll see you in the next video.